It's officially afternoon. Welcome, folks. You've
Good.
got a familiar voice in the booth today. I'll let you all take a moment and see if you can't figure out who I am. I'm not going to introduce myself yet, but I'll let you.
Hello, how is everyone today? It
Oh,
is
darn it, my
noontime.
name's on the screen.
Yeah, I was just going to say your name's on the
That's
screen, so.
cheating. She shouldn't have done that. I didn't want her to do that. So, Lonnie is playing. She has a match at noon. She's playing from Iowa, Tara Connor. So, she asked if I would come in. It's been a while since I've been here, so happy to see you all in the chat. Say hi if you're out there. But we are at the Palmetto Billiard Academy in, what's this, Charleston, South Carolina. Somebody yesterday said they didn't realize how close they would be to the water when they got here. We've never been here before. We've never been here before. But this particular venue only opened a week ago, so we signed this deal, I think, with them just a few months ago, and here we are.
I have not been to the water yet, have you?
I've not.
Oh,
I don't know with everything going on if I'll make it or not.
right, that's my feeling.
So Kristina Zlateva and Tracy Cantrell. It looks like Tracy won the lag, so we're off to the races. Dry break.
Now, seeing as we just came off a table, I found they were breaking a little bit tough. What about you?
Horrible.
Yeah.
Like it's we're using a template, a perfect rack, I think is what it's called.
Yes.
The one from we get them actually from Brittany, Canada, gentleman in Canada. I wish I knew his name.
Chris Bartha.
You are a great human. Good
Yes,
job.
he is a wonderful, he's a wonderful, how do I say, he's been in the industry for a long time.
Yeah.
And he's been a player for a long time, and he developed this perfect rack, and we were using it in Canada and Toronto for a few years, and now Brittany brought it here to the WPBA, and we love it.
Well, I think like the rack was tight. You could see the 9 ball stayed where it was supposed to, unless it got bumped by something. But just the cloth or whatever it is, the temperature of the room, I'm not sure, was really difficult to make that wing ball on that template.
Yes.
So I don't remember how many times we made it. I don't know.
I don't think we made, I would go to like probably a 50, 60%
Maybe,
average.
maybe less. Wasn't great. So actually watching, yeah, Tracy have a dry break there was not a surprise because they are breaking a little bit tough. It is very humid here. We're in the south.
It is
And
heavy.
it's heavy. You can cut it, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
heavy.
look at
That's
that.
what
Just,
I found.
ooh, a good shot there. So, but we'll see if when Zlateva gets up to the table, if she can make a ball in the break. See if a little bit of luck. She does have a really strong break, but so does Tracy. Got a lot of power behind it. I gotta say hi to Carly. What time is it there? It's like never sleep. And I've missed you. There you go. My favorite person. Nice and controlled. Can see our shot clock back there. Big shout out to Bob Raymond, who's running our shot clock for our stream table. Bob spends a lot of time sitting in that chair helping us out. So big shout out to Bob.
We love him.
We
He
do,
has
we do.
been essential, I believe, in helping things run smoothly and, like you said, the shot clock and just all that he does.
Yeah, I mean, this morning he set up all of the tablets for our digital pool scoring and helps put the entire stream booth together, all of that with Lonnie.
No, he's really been an asset to the tour. Thankfully, Lonnie married him.
I know, right? She chose well.
She did.
Or she powered through that ball, went around 2 rails, perfect speed control. Looks like she can just pull back and hold the cue ball for this 6. Would want to go back a little bit so that she's on the right side of the 7 to come up for the 8. So pull back just a tad bit. She don't want to stop it there necessarily. There we go. Nice. Nicely done. Just a couple inches. So I haven't tried it yet, but Lonnie says I have this main table view and a side table view. I'm going to have to try it here in a second.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
Because I don't know what it looks like. Maybe
see
we
all
want
of
to
our
use
angles.
it. I know, right?
We are pool players after all. Well, some of us are today.
Hey now. You always give yourself grace. Always, always. There's our side view. So we do have, yeah. So if we want to see
That's
something
nice.
that direction, we have this little. That's so cool that she did that.
Right?
She's so cool. Lonnie has really taken this dream and just run away with it. She's doing so awesome. I don't have enough vacation to do it anymore. I used it all. It's all gone. My last vacation day is a pool tournament.
Oh,
I know. It's really bad.
signs of a true pool player.
I know. Dedication there. It was far enough. One thing about shooting on these tables when you're shooting out of the pockets is that there is no rubber. It's very flush, out of the
Yes.
pockets. So shooting out of a pocket or, out of a corner, anything like that is a little bit different. It's a little easier to get your cue flat on the table. So I find that's kind of my favorite thing about these particular tables.
Yes, I have to agree.
So see
Especially
how,
when you have small fingers.
yeah, see how low? I mean, our cue's right up against the
Mhm.
table. You can't do that on some other tables where the
No.
rubber is there, but these, it's the one thing that makes them kind of nice. All right. Kristina got the first rack. Hopefully the tablets are working. We can update that tablet and get the score correct on the screen for your digital pool. But you can go to digitalpool.com. You can search WPBA and pull up the bracket. There's also a screen of live scores if I can find it. I found it. So it looks like Amanda
That's
Mann's
nice.
got a game on Ashley Rice. Brittany Bryant has a game on Serena Kopens. Am I saying that right?
Copenhagen. I want to say.
Really? We
I
need to figure out how to
believe-
do that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Okay, so, and then we just, looks like they're still working on the first rack for the rest of them there. But we'll periodically go in and check those two for you.
So Tracy is from Columbus, Ohio. Her highest ranking is 61. She's currently 67. And her first event was the 1998 Detroit Classic. So
I'm playing well. She actually, oh, she's from Columbus. Yeah, she actually gets lessons from Dee Atkins, who's a one pocket Derby City champion.
I was gonna say I
Mhm.
obviously know of the name, but
Yeah.
I've not met
Dee spends a
Atkins.
lot of time giving back to the juniors in our sport, but he also has a center up there in Columbus. I can't remember exactly where it's at, but he gives a lot of lessons for the people in Ohio, and there's other people that travel to go see him. And I know that she's worked a lot with Dee. I've actually been to see Dee a couple times. Got into a rut one time and just couldn't seem to get over the hump, and went to saw Dee, and he fixed it right up. He's a really incredible player, so makes sense because she lives up there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's nice to have.
Yeah.
He has an academy as well, or
Yeah, well, it's
like
like
a
it's a building, and he's got a couple tables in it, and it's not like a pool hall. It's a I mean, it's not open all the time.
school? Okay.
People that have a key or whatever, or if he has lessons, will go down and open it up. It's just imagine having a pool room not at your house. Does that make sense? Okay. It's basically like a pool
amazing.
room not at your house. But and people, why do they do that? People walk past our glass in our
And-
booth and stick their tongue at us. They're
Right.
not very nice people. Ooh, watch this.
We're gonna have to see who they're letting in this place.
Ooh, that does go. Okay. So she can put the 4 ball in either corner pocket, however she chooses. She's got some traffic to go around either way, either direction. So, oh, she's queuing on that ball. I think she's coming up.
Left. Yeah.
She doesn't like how hard she did. She's
Her
like, slow
left or
down.
my right.
Or left, my right. Wait a minute. Which direction's which? Okay. Dee's Center is in West Jefferson, Ohio. Thank you. See? I should have known. I've been there, but Anegula. Anegula. I like how you
Angela.
spelled that name. Superman trick shots.
Hi everyone.
You do know that's Brian Pauly.
Oh, is it?
That's Brian
Superman?
Pauly.
Yes.
Hi, Brian.
Hi Brian. How are you?
You spelled my name a little goofy there, Brian. But thanks for joining in. If you haven't yet, please everybody click that share button. And at some point, you always want to back out of the stream and click the like button. That actually makes a really big difference in our YouTube. So all you have to do is just close the chat, click the like button, and then go back into it. Ooh, did she?
Oh, she got a nice little rub off there.
I think it went too far. Yeah, she made a face. I don't think she likes it. Oh, can she get there? I don't
Slide
know.
around it. Maybe.
Sorry, Miss Jan. No. But yeah, make sure
Pool
you
players work.
share. Yeah, share the stream, get it out there so that everybody knows that we are live today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. We start at 10 o'clock today, 10 o'clock tomorrow, noon on Saturday, and noon on Sunday. Got a little question from Brian there in the chat. There is no handicap, no. Everything we do, we play straight up. And when you're looking at first round matches, for example, the top 32 of the WPBA automatically go in the bracket in each section, and then somebody from 32 or 33 down fill in. And depending on how that random draw is for the second half, once the first 32 are seated, there can be a significant difference in, say, the Fargo rate for the players for this first round. So, and it depends. Sometimes we have 80 player events. Sometimes it's standard 64 like this, so it can be different. The 80 players, the first stage they'll qualify in, so usually this doesn't happen as much, but the first round there'll be a difference. But we do have about 180 players.
230, I heard.
Yeah. If you actually look at how many are currently active right now, probably about 180. The most we ever have is 80 people in an event. But we do have that many that want to be here every single time and play.
And to be fair, some people are still working on their Fargos and whatnot.
Well, my Fargo doesn't, I don't do anything for Fargo. I do nothing.
So this conversation, I think, has been had many times, and I don't know about your area, but our area, for instance, we don't have a lot of Fargo tournaments that are available to us, and the ones that are, maybe we don't get to them, or their weekly events are very, like, you know, or we're playing men that are much higher ranked, and it affects your Fargo. So it's not.
My Fargo was combined with an old one when I changed my name, and it was a 400 and something, and it's almost a 600. It's taken 5 years to do that,
and so
that is a ridiculously long period of time.
Right.
When the one they combined to was almost a 600. So it took 5 years to go back to that after they combined it with my old one when I changed my name.
So I had the combination.
5 years.
So I had the same thing like you, the combination. And then when Fargo really took off, I was playing snooker full time.
Yeah.
I was not even playing pool. So any
it's going to take you 5 years, just so you know.
I was wondering because
it's
it was like once or twice a year I would enter a tournament, not, you know, just entering the tournament, not thinking about a Fargo. So some of the differences aren't as great as.
Yeah. So Kristina Tkach is in the tournament. I do not know what time she plays, but you can look at the bracket and see. Zlateva's playing nice and controlled. I like it. So it looks like Taruku Kukaleli's up 1 game over Betsy Sundholm. Debbie is up 1 game over Susan Williams. Edwidge got the first game against Kia. Ashley and Amanda tied 1-1. Lonnie's got the first game over Tara Connor. Jessica Hardison, who is new. I believe she's from North Carolina. She's our new member this particular event, playing against Billy Billing. She's up 1 game. And then Brittany's got 2 games over Serena. So they're moving along.
And Kristina, nicknamed the Slayer.
Slayer. You got to put some
Slayer, right?
You got to, it's just a good nickname.
She does. She's like
very,
her
Well, the thing about Kristina is she's very high rank on the WPA. She's an international player.
Right.
Sofia, Bulgaria. She's only been playing actually for a couple years on our tour.
Okay.
Obviously, what's her current ranking? What is it? 5th?
Number 5.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good, don't you?
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad. We'll take it.
Yeah.
I'd take it. Take 5th. Go Kristina. Yeah, she's this is what she's not won an event. She's actually not always on the podium, I would say. She's consistent. She almost always finishes a 4th to 6th type of thing. Almost every time. If you look at how she performs for each event, she's the most consistent player I think that we have. It's weird. I wouldn't. Maybe there's a toss up with her with Margaret Fefalova-Styer because she actually ended up third, second. She's been doing this third thing for a while,
Okay.
so she might be close too. But Kristina's incredibly consistent.
Well, she's always in the running. She's like you said, always at
She's
the
almost always in
end.
the final day.
Yeah.
Like fifth, sixth is the lowest. She gets third, fourth, but she has a lot of finishes, which is why she's ranked fifth at the moment.
Well, I mean, when I watch her play I just see her training that it
Oh
comes out
yeah.
like it's just, it's so solid, right? So
So oh, nice. Those
two
last
for
two
one.
shots are really nice. Really nice execution by Tracy. Really smooth. She looks really comfortable. Um, those were really good shots. Kristina actually had a full-time job. It was
Okay.
working remote with computers. She's incredibly techy. So
Oh,
she was some kind of IT something. Very smart, very intelligent young lady. And I do believe she has stopped doing that and she's focusing more on playing
ah,
just pool.
okay.
But that wasn't that long ago that she did that. So, um, and she might still do a little. I'd have to ask her if it's like a part-time thing or if she's quit it completely, but I know she doesn't do it full-time anymore.
Ah, well, maybe that'll make the difference going forward and being able to solely focus on playing.
Which I don't know. I can't tell if she can do anything. So she just asked for an extension. Can't see Bob in the picture there, but she turned around and said extension. See if I can't. I can't tell anything. Well,
Yeah, because it's really tight. You're in
oh, she's gonna
unless
try
she
to
plays
go
a combo.
off of the
Okay.
six. She's gonna see if she can make the three in the side off of the six, which is a good shot. It's a tough shot. You really got to hit it perfect. Mm.
Mm.
You know what?
Worked
She
out
was actually
anyhow.
trying to make the three. I'm almost sure, but maybe not. Maybe she was trying to make the six because that was easier, but she was trying to figure out where the three was going to go. Either way, she's still at the table, huh? Where are you from again?
I am from, I'm from originally Toronto,
You
Rexdale,
Canadians. You don't
but
have any accent at all. Are Canadians, aren't they? Some Canadians have an accent.
you had to hear me when
I
I was
can't.
leaving Alabama about 2 weeks ago. I
Yeah.
had a good Southern accent going on.
Yeah, I don't. I've lived so many places. I don't have. Ooh,
Oh,
that one kind of wiped its feet a little bit, but it went. Um, I don't have an accent 'cause I've lived so many places. I don't think you have one either.
well, I was down in Alabama. They make fun of me and they say,
Really?
yeah, they say you have such a Canadian A accent.
That's awesome.
It's cute. I love it.
All right, sorry about that. I'm losing things. A little still tired from the drive. Oh, nicely done.
Yep. Routine 9. Kristina is up. It'll be 3-0 now. Or 3-0, sorry.
Not much of a change other than Brittany there. Brittany's kind of running away, shooting a little fast. She's on a roll.
Brittany's typically a front runner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brittany never gives up. I mean, never.
No.
She's
No. And she's a great front runner if
never gives up. I love to watch Brittany. It's the way that she stands. It's this. I can imitate Brittany, by the way.
oh,
Go ahead and
can
watch. I
you?
can imitate a lot of people. All
You're
the
gonna have to do
mannerisms
that
they
for
do.
me.
Mine of Brittany is great.
Oh, okay.
She does this little tilt in the
Yeah.
way that she holds her cue in her hand,
Uh-huh.
and I have mastered it. I love.
We're gonna have to
She's
get video of that.
so she looks so perfect. The stepping into her pre-shot routine, like all the things that she does,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm mesmerized when I watch her shoot. It's
Yeah.
like my favorite thing, and I've watched her so much that that's why I can do it. But I've done it one time somewhere where and everybody was like, "That's exactly Brittany. That's so good." Apparently, I'm good. I don't know, but she's got an incredibly consistent, smooth pre-shot routine. It's it's just awesome. If you haven't seen Brittany, you have to. Ooh, two ball on the game. Folks, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go to the ladies' room. I'm going to let Leanne chat with you for a second. I'll be right back.
Hi, everyone. I'm going to have to give a shout out to my sponsor. He's in the chat making fun of me. Y'all. Justin Harris from Kingsport, Tennessee. If you haven't checked him out, please go ahead. Shameless plug right there. So Kristina's kicking at the one ball. Or no, she's pushing. Sorry, my bad. And now Tracy can accept, or she can put Kristina back in. And Tracy went for the bank, and unfortunately it was just a little bit too straight. These tables, we are all in agreement that they bank very true and very straight. And as someone mentioned to me, just plain top or plain bottom, and that's what seems to be the way on these tables when it comes to banking. Kristina, while she's at the table, she is sponsored by Kamui and Mez and the Academy, and one of my favorite places in the world to play. She is sponsored at Iron City Billiards in Birmingham, Alabama. If you haven't been there, please get there. It's a wonderful place, and it's one of the best places, in my opinion, to play. And the Palmetto Academy here is probably going to become very quickly another one of those places that we're all going to love to come here and play and be so happy to have events here. They've really done a great job with our event, and they've gone out of their way to make all of us feel welcome and comfortable. And it's a big, beautiful, airy room, and we've got lots of space between tables. It is just really set up as a player's place that you want to be and you would like to play big events in. I can really see a lot of great things happening here, so we're very happy to be here and very happy to have them with us for our tour. Kristina's just going to go ahead, and she's probably just going to drop this 5 into that pocket and just slide a little bit over for the 6. She doesn't have to do too much. Just like that. We miss you too, and we will definitely see you in Louisville. And Kristina's just going to throw a little inside on this and come one rail in for the 7. Nice like that.
Michael, are you saying you're coming to Louisville to help me? Yeah, because I'm going to need it. You know I'm going to need it, right? We're just going to
Angela was not going to let that opportunity pass.
I'm like, you are coming to Louisville. No cancellations, no changes, no second guesses, nothing.
You
I
just
will
made her
see you
drop her
there.
coffee
I did
and
not
get
drop.
on the mic.
I did, yeah, a little bit. Well, come on, it's important. And he like knows everything. You don't have to tell anything. He just off he goes, does it, takes care of things. So absolutely, Michael's got to be there. She looks really comfortable.
She does. And I was going to say this too, and it's one thing when I've watched her play, and it's a place of comfort I hope to get to at some point in my pool playing life. It's just she does look so incredibly comfortable all the time. She just looks like she's just out there, just shooting balls on a Sunday afternoon,
Hmm.
which is, a wonderful space to be in. And yeah, it takes a lot of training to get there.
Just center pocket.
Yep,
Shot on the 8 ball, just pulling the cue ball back. Just you know the control, about 4 inches back.
yep.
Nice and smooth stroke. Just well done. That was a good laugh, wasn't it? Did you
It
hear that
was,
one?
yeah.
You all didn't hear that because you can't hear the background noise. But somebody in this room just did a cackle. It wasn't a laugh. It was a cackle. Okay, so Zlateva 4-0. Brittany 4-0. 1-1-1-1. 1-1. Debbie's got a game up on Susan. Taruko. Ooh, Taruko's going 3-0 at the moment. And then it looks like Ashley Rice has got a game on Amanda Man. Other than Brittany and Kristina, it's some close matches going on
Hmm.
for this particular round. We have around what? This is noon. We have 2 and 4, and then we'll take a dinner break, 6 to 7, and then we'll be back for our evening matches at 7 and 9. 7 is a A-side match, I think, and 9 is a B-side match.
No, Brianna's not playing in this, I believe.
Brianna's not playing. That's correct. I
Right.
did not see her.
Yeah, I don't remember her name being on the list. So it looks like Tracy
Oh,
is
wait,
letting the cue ball
wait.
go as opposed to trying to
She didn't
stop
make a
it.
break.
Yeah.
She made the 1 ball on the side, but then everything really just, you see the cue ball just now
Hmm.
stopped spinning. She put way too much on that cue ball
Yep.
and lost the pop. And so, even though she made a ball, she didn't get the 3-point rule here. So, you got to get 3 balls past the head string minus pocketed balls. She made 1, she needed 2 past the head string. She only got the 1
That's a
ball
better
back
way
there.
of saying it.
What?
3 balls past a headstring
Minus
minus.
pocketed
That's
balls,
about it.
yeah.
Thank you, because I'm gonna now explain it that way. I find when I try and explain it the other way that it confuses people.
Yeah. So, minus pocketed balls. So,
That's a better way.
so 2, you made 2 balls, 3 minus the pocketed balls. You made 2, you got to have 1 past the head string. So,
I
yeah,
like this explanation
I've
better.
always said it that my brain only works one way though. So, just so you know, it doesn't work the other way. Whatever that is, it only goes one direction. Oh, we're gonna go high. See if we can't.
Oh, she's doing the air jump.
Wow, she is.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Okay.
She definitely got there.
I used to be able to air jump once upon a moon.
I can't. There's no chance that's happening for me. None whatsoever. So that ball, or the cue ball, like if an object ball goes off the table, it gets pocketed. Um, but unfortunately for Tracy, this is probably a. I like this table. The 2 and 3 are the closest ones. Once she spreads that out, the rest is just clockwork. So pretty simple table. We'll watch Kristina work on this for a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit about her accolades. She's got a few, doesn't she? What does
Yes,
this
she
say?
does.
Fair. Oh, I wonder what all of her finishes have been in our event. I have to look it up, but oh, she did have a second. So one of our tournaments in Fairfield, Iowa, she finished second place. So she has. I thought she didn't have a first or second. It was always third through sixth. I was wrong. I'm glad she updated that. Multiple third place European championships in the Euro Tour, ninth and 10 ball Whirlpool championships in Austria in 2022. She placed ninth place there. And then she has, see, there's a lot of these. You see them, the third places, the third place. But
She's knocking on the door.
yeah,
Yeah.
4 third place finishes in the Alpha Las Vegas, Germany, Canada, Las Vegas Open, and Wisconsin Open in 2023.
But I mean, when you're getting to those last rounds, literally, it might be like a nudge that makes the difference.
Just a nudge.
You
She
know,
needs a
it's
nudge.
not even.
Mhm.
It's the smallest little details at that point that I feel is, it might just be like that nudge that she's not getting, or her opponents are getting.
Yeah, so we'll talk about some of the ladies' equipment here in a little bit too. getting a couple racks in. If you have any questions about what they're playing with, but she didn't want to be up on top of that hate queuing over a ball.
Yes, please like and share our stream. We've got it shared all over Facebook, a lot of us, and through the WPBA.com. If you go on the front page and you're able to send it to your friends and
Do any pool groups? Put them in there.
yeah, definitely, please. And we're on Eastern Standard Time, so I expect everybody in Canada to be up and watching.
Nice. Oh, yeah. I think she made it. I really do. Yeah, I think she did. She did not want to hit that ball, but again, we're queuing over a ball. It's one of the hardest shots in pool, so she's okay. It says Bulgaria above her name on her shirt. Do you see that? On her jersey, it says Bulgaria, and then Zlateva below it. That's really nice. I like her jersey.
Yeah,
She's representing.
she definitely is.
She didn't want to stay on the rail, but she went fully through that stroke.
So now she's gonna have to. Is she gonna?
She's gonna hold
float
it.
this in,
Yeah.
hold it in, or come the
I
two
don't.
rails? You know, come one and over.
Well, and I find with these tables, the more actually that you just gently roll balls, the more success you have.
Yes, that's why you beat me.
Oh well. Okay, stop that. Honestly, Lonnie is been playing pool. She has, I think they're called Charlies, and she's a VNAA Hall of Famer.
Right.
Okay, but Lonnie has an entire, I don't know, storage unit or something. Oh, that's amazing.
See, that was the shot I was saying
Don't
coming.
even.
Yeah,
I know, right?
See, that's what I
knew she
wanna
would
do.
hold it, but I can't believe she missed it. But Lonnie has, I'm not kidding, she could fill a room full of all the trophies that she has in her life. She's that good. She doesn't really give herself enough credit. And we were talking about, the changes in equipment, whatever. And Lonnie's like, no, you just got to remember this, this, and this. She knew exactly what to say.
Right.
And I was on the table, I was practicing, and I was shooting like I normally do. And I hear Lonnie's voice in the back of my head, Angela, stop shot and roll the ball. Stop shot and roll the ball. I was like, yeah, okay.
Right.
She knows, and she's not wrong. That's if you watch Zlateva as she's playing here, it's very slow, very calculated, very smooth. It's a lot more successful on this equipment.
It definitely is, because that's where I unfortunately struggled, was like that 1-9 ball that I scratched off of. I put right, like I put right, like it was spinning all the way down there, and it came off the rail.
It's different.
It didn't even, but it didn't take, and it still came up, and
you just want to go,
and it doesn't want to like spin the way that. So towards the end, I switched to the wood shaft, and then I was like, bar box, Leanne. Play like a bar box.
Roll up.
Like you
Stop
said,
shot,
roll,
roll
stop.
up.
Yes.
Yeah, it's much easier.
Yeah. So tomorrow I'll work on that.
There you go.
But
Brittany,
they do play different.
5-0. Like,
I told you she's a front runner.
she
just,
is.
if you let her get out those when you're with Brittany, especially those first 2-3 games. I mean, in every match are crucial, but if she gets that,
should we try the booth cam at any time?
Can we do that?
I don't know. Oh, look.
Uh-oh.
It's not on yet. I can't see you yet.
We have to see. Wait, we get to fix ourselves.
I'm testing it to see if it works. The booth cam does work. Lonnie's got it. It's pretty awesome. We'll let y'all say hi. My hair still looks wet though. Dry break. See?
Again, this is what I think you and I were both noticing in our match. It was just
going to make a big difference. If you think about Kelly Fisher, for example, how many events percentage-wise does she win on the WPBA, right? Her break is so powerful.
Right.
A lot comes down to just the break at this level. What if some of these top
And
players are having
shot.
issues with the break? It's going to change somehow. These matches are the scores. It's definitely going to change things, and so it could be an interesting weekend.
Yeah. No, I agree, because that's the whole thing. It's, making the balls, making sure it's a legal break, and then getting the first shot. That's going to be big, whoever figures that out. Nice shot from Tracy. See, but how it goes, like with the spin, right?
Yeah, see, she's fine. Just hold, this is fine. You always want angle. You don't ever want to be straight. She's technically, this is more than she wanted, but she's still fine. But you can see no, it just bounce it.
Yeah.
Oh, she just one before or one after. Just a little adjustment. I noticed if you they bank short, they kick long. I think that's how they work here. It's just a little different. You can adjust. When you're playing on different equipment, I notice that too. I don't play bar box stuff anymore. I'm not able to transition from the one small size to the bigger size. Some people
Okay.
are really good. Kristina, for example, is extremely good at making an adjustment based on different equipment, and it's no
Hmm.
big deal to her, but that's why she's a champion and I'm not.
And so I can adjust from the three tables. Like for me, it's bar box, the 9 foots, and then
Oh,
snooker.
yeah, I can't.
But now I'm struggling. What I'm struggling with is, like you said, this different, like the whole, we
Yeah.
don't have the predator tables one, or it's like the different conditions in different areas. I think being in Canada, we're just so used to playing in like this really cold.
Oh, yeah, probably. This
Yeah,
is
no,
not
it
cold.
is. Yeah,
It's humid. It's like the humidity's like 86% out there or something
right?
in the
It's so
south.
humid.
It's
Yeah,
like that in Ohio too, though. Louisville will pretty much be the same, except it will be October, so it won't be as bad humidity wise.
right.
But where I live, like sometimes in August, you wake up, you take a shower, you go out for work, you walk outside, and you're like, oh, I just took another shower because it's really that humid, and
Well,
you can slice it. It's just it's hot.
it's like in Alabama, but at
Oh,
Iron City
Alabama's good.
Billiards, they keep it so
Don't
incredibly
bump it. No, no,
cold
no, no.
that you don't feel the humidity in the room. So it's almost like
Mm.
playing in Canada. So it's different for me down there.
So you like the air conditioning in that one, right? Yeah.
Well, it's so everybody makes fun of me because they're like, why is the Canadian wearing a sweater in the pool room in Alabama in the middle of the summer? It's like, because I'm freezing. But no, so here it's the heaviest
It
humid
is
that I
heavy.
play. Yeah, it's very heavy.
I'm gonna have to check the bracket. Look at. I don't actually, because I was playing. Know who won some of the matches while we were playing. Really want to
We
know.
should. Yeah, we could give an update on that.
If I could put my reading glasses on, I'll look on my phone.
And yes, Brittany will run you over if she gets early momentum.
So, Kristina plays with a Mez EC4K9, a Mez Power Break G. Sounds cool to say that, by the way. Mez Power Break G. A
Right?
Mez Air Drive 3. I feel like I'm rhyming. She uses a Kamui Clear Black Soft
You're like a pool rapper.
tip. No, I'm not. And chalk is a Kamui. Is it Roku?
Roku,
Am
yeah.
I saying that right?
Yep, the Roku.
What is I wonder what Tracy uses. I'm curious. Let's look. Oh wow, A&E custom. A custom butt. She's got a 314 Predator shaft and a Moab brake cue. I don't. I'm gonna
What's
have.
that? What's
I
a Moab?
know. I'm gonna have to like take a
I've
look
not
at
heard
that.
that. Okay.
That seems cool. What else
Huh.
was on here? Oh yeah, look at this. Oh yeah. So she's done, say for example, BCA Women's Masters, state and national champions multiple times. She's kind of like a Lonnie when it comes to some of these things, especially in Ohio. She's probably won that BCA division so many times I can't count. Um, she's I met Tracy and have done some things with her actually on a 7 foot table many times. Um, and then she decided she wanted to come and try the WPBA. She's been
Ah,
getting better. Qualifying sometimes the first few hours is difficult, but
yeah.
she's done well.
Another routine 9 for
Watch this.
Christina.
Oh, she actually put a little bit into that. Oh, Carly, she hasn't. She went. Yeah, I don't know if Lonnie talked about it. So Kelly Fisher traveled in from overseas, and her luggage did not make it. She had to go shopping for everything head to toe.
Oh my gosh.
That's not a
Same
joke.
with Vero.
Everything head to toe. Yeah.
Vero, her
And
luggage,
her
her
cues
cues didn't make it
are
either
not
for the
here.
second time.
Yeah.
The poor girl, like from in 2 years,
I watched.
this has happened to her.
Yeah. Well, no, she was on the stream, so you all watched her actually. I did. She was playing on the stream table when we played.
Okay.
So hopefully she's adjusted. And but I mean it's Kelly, so I
Right.
doubt she's not going to.
She can just rip a twig off.
But
the
yeah, she's got
tree
some
outside.
unique. She actually is really happy with the pants that she found, and I mean the only pair. I mean, she got a black pair of shoes. They got white soles. But that's the only thing she could find. I mean, she was literally, I don't know how late at night over at, I think a Walmart.
I was gonna say probably
and
Walmart.
because
Eh?
there's not much. I mean, it was late, and there was only so many places to go, and
She's lucky
she
we're in
had
a
to
bigger
get.
city because I
I
found like
know,
some of the
right?
smaller cities, there's nothing available other than Waffle House.
And so she literally had to go um, buy clothes and everything for, essentials, and the bathroom, all that kind of stuff. She had nothing.
We should have
I
just
can't
given her a
even.
broomstick.
I know. Just give her a broomstick. Say,
Right.
Kelly, you can play with this.
Right.
Oh, what a break. Oh,
There we
that cue
go.
ball spinning. Look at how much actions on that cue ball. Look, it's still going.
And that's the other thing. Like when I started breaking better, I found was because I went again to the 7 foot break instead. I did like more of a bar box break on these tables.
That was
and
very,
it's
I
working
mean,
better.
she definitely got a legal break that time because she's got 3 past the head strength and made a ball. I think she's got a view of the one. I really do. So Tracy actually used to own her own business, believe it or not.
Okay.
Yep. It was a trucking company type of thing, and she
Oh,
had dozens of
amazing.
employees.
Oh, I should have a conversation with her then. My
She,
family is
yeah,
professional truck
I
drivers.
think she sold it. She actually owned it. I can't remember if it was just her or her maybe and someone else in her family. Oh, she couldn't quite see all the ball. That 3 was in the
Mm.
way. Um, and it was a very stressful job. She didn't have a lot of free time. Of course, when you're an entrepreneur and you're on your own business, I mean, it can be a bit of a grind. She, I
Mhm.
think, sold it, um, and is no longer running that, but she actually did own her own business for quite a long time. So very successful. She drives a really big truck.
She does. I saw her
It is,
truck. I was
I would
envious of
not,
it.
oh, isn't that beautiful?
It is so
Oh,
beautiful because that's for us,
for,
like for
oh, I'd love
being
to have that truck.
being Native American, like for us, that's like the Cadillac for us. This is like how we roll. We
She's
like to,
the
yeah,
it's a huge truck and it is
right.
sweet. I'm so jealous of that thing. Well, I know she pays a pretty penny for it. I can't.
I'm
I
a
like,
truck girl.
I have a cheap vehicle, good gas mileage. Cheap, cheap. Anyway, but yeah.
Oh, she ran into the nine.
Yeah, it's going to be completely in the way.
And now it's,
So if you look at, so say for example, right now, that shot right there is the difference sometimes when you get to the final day of
mm-hmm,
winning and losing. Right there,
right.
that shot right there.
That's what I was saying. It's like
One shot.
literally that one little thing could
Would you
be
call
the
it nudge?
difference. A nudge, a little, that one little,
Give it a
yeah.
sound effect. That's not a nudge.
It's a nudge.
No, it's not. That's not a nudge. That's good.
She's gonna come off the back rail. I wonder if she's gonna play the snooker
Well,
safe.
if she actually hits it on the opposite
Yep,
side, yeah,
snooker
no.
safe. That's what she went for. But it's
She
tough.
wanted to actually curve it more, in my opinion, hit it
Yeah,
on the other side so that the cue ball would go behind the 4 and 7 and the 3 would come up this way. She hit it on the left side. She wanted to hit it on the right side.
and
But
get it.
yeah,
Hmm.
but literally reverse where the balls are. She could have done a kick and stick possibly the other way, but she didn't have enough room to do that angle. I learned, believe it or not, she stood up
Yep.
when she shot that ball. I learned to kick and stick from D, which is actually Tracy's coach.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I
He's
learned it from
so
snooker.
he's so good. He's just an incredible player. She definitely is gonna if she can see the full ball, she's just gonna hit that 3 and hold the cue ball right there, launch the 3 all the way around table. She'll be froze behind the 6.
Hmm.
So that is what everyone should do in this situation if you can. Um, basically a stop shot. Hold it there. Or not. Maybe she couldn't see the whole thing. I'm not sure. Because that's what I do. Is that what you're supposed to do? I
Well,
think
that's
that's
what
you're
I thought,
supposed
but
to
I,
do.
like you said, I don't. Maybe
Maybe she couldn't.
she didn't have like the full ball to do that with.
Hey, Pat. I
She
know,
went for the
right?
cross bank.
I took some time off. Come on though, Lonnie's done great. She didn't need me. She really didn't. And I know I started the whole thing, but Lonnie's gonna finish it better than I started it. So
You
she
guys
does
are
such a
both
good job.
wonderful and yeah, you guys are
But
both
I've
wonderful.
missed you too, Pat. It's kind of weird holding this headset or putting this headset on my head again. It's been a long time. Been a long time. I don't know if she can make this ball. If she got enough room.
Oh,
That
okay.
was actually not a bad. I mean, considering she didn't have a full ball, little less speed, and would have kept the 3 froze on that top rail, and she'd have been okay. Aw, thanks, Pat. That's sweet of you. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I wonder what they're talking about. Not sure. Oh, I think they're asking something. Sure. I'm not sure.
Be interesting to find out what that
We'll
was
have
about.
to ask after the fact and see what that was about. I'm not really. Or maybe something was going on at a table beside it. Could be nothing. Because that happens too.
Now I think she's gonna put the 3 ball back down table and put the cue ball up, hopefully behind the 7. Yeah.
No, it's a pretty exacting shot, but she's got the 9. Wouldn't you like to be good enough to squeeze that cue ball behind the 7 and just freeze it there every time? Be great,
In
wouldn't
my
it?
head, I am.
I
I mean, in
know,
my
I
head,
know,
that's what
eh?
happens. I mean, it's just not even a question,
Hey, but that is honestly when you're first starting out in pool, realizing it and going for it is the first step.
right?
And then when you do and you start visualizing it, because it really, in the beginning, it's just a visualization. It's like a really good shot right there. Very
That
good
was a good
defensive
return.
shot. Yeah.
My brain, I'd just like to snip off the side of the 3 and come back up.
Allison's so good at that. I actually
Mm.
give her a hard time because her eyes are still good enough. She can just thin
Like
balls
snip off
from
the ball.
full table. I can't. She's still so good at it.
Play them to miss them.
Oh, I try. I still miss them. That's the problem. Like, I try and I do miss
I
them.
say to myself, I say, just take the paint
No,
off. Just take the
no.
paint off.
Okay, so she did. Oh,
And
she's
then you
gonna look
catch
at
the
that.
side.
Actually
Yeah.
worked out.
hmm
Either way, I think it would have been fine, but no, I have a tendency to I either go too thin or miss it completely when my eyeballs can't be trusted. I can't be trusted. Really? Don't know. Oh,
She's
come
trying to
on.
lock her
Oh,
behind
but
the
look.
6.
Nice.
Nice. That was
Come
a nice
on,
shot.
folks. Snap, snap, snap. What a great shot. Nice job, Tracy. That's a game-winning shot right there.
Definitely.
She just looked good when she shot it too. Comfortably knew exactly what she wanted to do and executed it perfectly. It's a good shot.
I wish we could see the other side to see if she had, like, what
I don't
room
think
she
she
has
does.
coming out of the 6.
I mean, look at the shadows. I think she's froze on that ball almost. She ain't got much
Which
room.
is where I'm thinking, are we going to see
It's
the Z
angle.
shot or?
That's yeah. I don't think.
Because to me,
Yeah,
I
she
don't. But I
can't.
don't know if she could even get. No,
It looked like she froze it. I
Yeah.
mean, this is
she's
a
gonna.
tough place to be in.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean,
That's tough action.
all right.
Okay.
That's the way to do it right there.
Now, does
Do
the
I
3
have the
pass
replay
7?
button ready? I do. It's still there. Pat, I didn't do it. It's been a while. I know how to do it though. If something else happens, I'm going to catch it. I'll have to remember that's a highlight reel. We can snip it later, but I do have that replay button. I don't want to mess up what Lonnie's got going on in here. She did start it though. That's the replay button.
Okay.
And when something happens, you click that and it saves the last 10 seconds.
Oh.
And then you go back and play it.
Oh,
And it
that's
should be in
neat.
here right there, but I have to change where it's saved.
I see.
Y'all, sorry, I'm just kind of talking out loud here. They'll forgive me.
I'm going through streaming school right now.
There you go, yeah.
I didn't think she had
she
enough
didn't
to
want. Okay,
make
so
the 3 past the 7.
the cue ball went too far, but she's just gonna hold the cue ball there, launch the 3 up table. No big deal. Just pop it. Hold it right there.
But
Okay, you gotta get it. You gotta hit more though, Tracy. You gotta give it more. Gotta give it more.
And this is where I say, like, even myself, as you're trying to learn and compete at these higher levels and whatnot, this shot, for instance, someone at Kristina's level, they're not only going to put the 3 way down here, they're going to probably lock you on that 9 or very close to it. Like, they take away every possible angle, where I find a lot of us are like, oh, just make the safe. Not.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like those extra 2 steps that are
Watch Kelly Fisher shape. So when you watch Kelly play, so for example, you go from the 2 to the 3, okay? And I shoot the 2 and I come around 2 rails for the 3, and I'm about 3 diamonds away from the 3. Kelly's 1 diamond away from the 3.
This is what I've been.
She is so good at that, and it's that extra nuance that she has mastered. Honestly, she has.
Right.
But she doesn't shape all the way down table. She shapes right at the ball. It makes a huge difference. But you think, okay, so Kelly's great, but she sets herself up to be great.
Right, because most of her
she's
shots
so
are like
much closer than the rest of us are.
and they're typically like a stop shot or a it's an easier type shot. She's not having to work the cue ball.
She punches. Kelly does 90% of her shots. She's punching it to the side rail and back out to the center table. Punching it to the side rail, back out to the center table. I started doing the streaming, watching her on the virtuals. And I'm at home, nothing to do, just staring there watching Kelly run racks with playing the ghost.
Right.
Punching out, right back to the center table. It's beautiful.
Yep.
It's a work of art. But and I remember I got lessons from her during the pandemic, and she's like, "Why are you so far away?" And she's so right. And I haven't mastered. There's no way. I play pool for a living. But you got that's what they do that's different.
Right, and that's what I mean by the safeties too. They don't just put
No,
you behind a ball.
they
You're
say,
like, you are on the ball and you've probably got all the rails taken
mm-hmm.
away, or you've got like one little escape, and it's just, it's that extra like
Or
one or two steps.
you can't
You
even
can't even
get to
escape.
it. You're just
Yeah,
like, here, have the cue ball.
right. Yeah.
Tracy's gonna get another game on the board here. She's like, I ain't giving up.
You know what I was gonna say? She's watching her play and just being around her the last while. You're in tough playing her. Like she's not gonna go away. She's gonna fight to the very end.
Ooh, she left straight. She made that angle. She must have been
Hmm.
really straight. I hate being on a rail. That's my nemesis, by the way. I don't know what yours is, but I
Ooh.
stick myself on the rail.
Oh,
I
right now. Well, so
can't stop doing it to
you
myself.
know, not to say anything really, but my ring finger on my left hand on my bridge hand, it's I don't want to say it was fractured, but it was sprained. Like I really badly hurt it in early June,
Oh,
and it's like I can't properly bridge still, and I can't like there's off the rail especially is very
that's gonna be hard.
it's painful right now.
Look at
It's
our
literally
matches.
painful.
We are tied 3-3 to Ruko and
Brittany has a
Betsy.
lunch date.
Oh dear.
Brittany has
Susan
a
and
lunch
Debbie
date, I'm
are
sure
tied
of it,
three to
because
three.
she's just
Edwidge and
running
Kia
away
three
with
to
it.
two. Ashley and Amanda 4-2. Lonnie's up 3-1 over Tara. Looks like Jessica Hardison starting off great. This is her first event. She's 3-1 over Billy. And yeah, Brittany has a lunch date. She really does.
You know,
What? She's so mean.
you know what? So Brittany and I,
Dear
when she was
heavens.
younger, we went on the road for a while together, and I have to tell
Oh,
you,
she took a break. You know what? We should take a break.
I have
I'm
to
gonna
tell
leave
you,
that
I
up
have
there.
yet to see like her top level,
Hmm?
and this is not to knock her, this is to
Oh
say how
dear.
good she is.
Yeah?
We still haven't seen her top level here. I've seen it.
Oh
I've
my.
seen it
We're
on
in
the
trouble.
road. No, seriously, like
Brittany's
she's
double
got
parked.
no, she's got a whole other level that I just feel like it kind of hasn't shown up here because I've seen it. We've been on the road together and whatnot. So,
No, I think she's good just like she is.
yeah, no, she's got a whole other level. I'm telling you, she's got a whole other level.
I'm gonna take a break real
Yeah.
quick, folks. We'll be right back. They wouldn't take a player's break, so give them they got about 5 minutes or less, and they'll be back. All right. That was a good little break. Yeah.
Yes, we are back,
Good.
refreshed.
I don't know about that. I got up at 2:30 in the morning to come here yesterday
Oh,
to drive
wow.
overnight. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not going to be refreshed like next week.
I found, I did that for an event earlier in the year, and I found that that was tough to drive from the
It's
middle of the
impossible.
night. Yeah, I left
I
at
didn't.
midnight,
I
but
don't have enough vacation to do anything else.
right.
And so you do it if you want to play and you enjoy it. This is my hobby. I
Yeah,
do this for fun. You do what you got to do.
right. No,
So
definitely.
here I am.
I know
Like,
it's
hey,
like,
I'm somewhat committed. I mean,
right?
somewhat. you know, somewhat.
If you get up at 2:30 in the morning to come play, you're
I
committed.
did. I did. I did.
I drove 15 hours straight,
10. I slept
left
twice.
Canada at 7 a.m., rolled in at midnight.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Have a good day.
No. Oh,
Loved it.
I'm too old for this crap.
I was just saying to a friend of mine, because they're like, well, what do you really need? I said, you know what? I said, after coming back out to events and being on the road more and whatnot, what I really need is a chauffeur. I don't need a coach. I don't need this. I don't need that. I need a chauffeur. I've come to this conclusion.
My
A
daughter's now
full-time chauffeur.
driving, my youngest officially. So she's going to be 18 in 2 weeks.
Okay.
And so she drives. And having her drive me around is really weird.
That would
To
be
have like a
surreal.
chauffeur, it is kind of odd. Um, and it's taken a little bit of an adjustment. She didn't drive at 16. She had to drive a little late at 17. She got her
Okay.
permit twice. She wasn't comfortable. But
Well,
she's very safe, and I'm glad. I would rather
that's
have her
good.
take her time and feel comfortable and be safe. She passed everything her first time. She did great on all her tests and stuff, and she's driving really good. But it's so weird being a passenger
That would be so surreal. Like with
your
your
child.
child.
It's
Yes.
not like it's been really hard for me. Um,
I'm 5 years away from that.
so I like having a chauffeur. I mean, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Like I sat there, I tried, but the problem is that being that I'm mom, I can't really do other things because I'm so focused on her and like, is everything good? Is she driving good? So it's not really a relaxing experience for me yet, but it's still new. Maybe
Right.
when she's older, like, okay, I can do this, but right now I'm an anxiety. I'm a
Yeah,
mess.
no, that would
I'm
totally
very
freak me out.
nervous.
I mean, it's freaking me out. My son's 11, gonna be 12, and it's freaking me out
Yeah.
thinking that he's this much closer to that. In fact,
So I mean, the ball, the choice here, instead of overcomplicating it, making things pretty difficult. She's like doing the most simple things. We should really be learning from this
we
because
are.
it's just
I
so
love-
nice. I mean, she hit that very straight on to control the movement of the cue ball. Okay, just so it wouldn't steer any direction too much. Just the tiniest little angle just to scoot it out. I would bet she pulls it back a little bit.
Because you want to keep the angle on the six.
Absolutely.
Get back
Do
over
that
for
thing
the
that
eight.
Kelly does.
Yep.
And she could come side rail,
Yeah.
side rail and back, center of the table. That's exactly. And same thing, 6 center of the table, 8 center of the not really center of the table because you want to get straight on the 9 ball. That's the one you want to be straight on.
Right.
But it's textbook. That's what they call it anyway. If only I could execute it that way, that'd be great, right? We'll watch Kristina
Like
do
I
it
said,
right.
in my head, this is exactly how I play.
Hey, in your head, you're great. In my head, I'm
Legendary.
not. I'm not. I don't know where I'm at, but I'm certainly not where I'm supposed to be. Look at that perfect speed. Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if she can hold it, I think these pockets will take that ball.
I wonder if she's
Pro
gonna
side.
let it go to the other side, though.
Oh no, is she? Yeah, she's gonna
Yeah.
try to hold it. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. Look at that.
There it is. Nice.
Yeah, she's
Just
so well
float it
done.
in.
We should be learning from this. It's very controlled, very smooth. If you look at her back arm, she's not putting anything into it. She's
Mhm.
just so relaxed. It's great. It's great. I'm impressed. What we got? Talk to me here.
Well, Brittany clearly is off to lunch.
Oh, Brittany's done. She's got her salad already and a iced tea or something.
Yeah.
Ashley Rice has jumped out ahead a bit, 5-2 against Amanda Mann.
Right.
Looks like Susan's one game up. These are close matches. Look, 3-2, 3-3, 4-3,
Tariko's now
4-3.
down 4-3.
Oh, Betsy's been playing for a long time.
I was gonna say I played Betsy.
Betsy's
in,
no slouch.
in Tennessee at
Yeah?
Borderline.
Yeah?
Which big shout out to Janet in her room.
Oh,
What a
yeah, it's awesome,
beautiful
right?
room that was. I played Betsy there, and she's tough. You don't gotta like it.
Oh, she
Yeah,
is.
she knows how to make balls, and she's not
Okay.
afraid to hit the balls.
Ooh.
She is not afraid to go for these shots, and she can make them.
Yeah.
So you really got to be careful with her.
Some close matches. See if Tracy can control this break. She got to spin less. She got to put more control in the cue ball. Less spin. She's got all the power, but she's got to keep that cue ball from just pop and stay, not go let loose. That was
She
better.
tried.
It was better with the cue ball control, right? She
But it's
just
an illegal break
didn't
again.
get the wing ball, and nothing really moved a whole lot. It's
Tracy's
just tough.
sponsors are Team Straight, Pool Eye,
Mm-hmm.
Hammerhead.
Hammerhead Hustling. It's all one
Hustling.
thing.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Apparel.
Hammerhead Hustling Apparel. Okay.
What is Zlateva got? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know what the Academy is. We should actually ask about that. Does anybody know what that is?
I don't know, but I ran through her sponsors and was talking about.
If anybody knows what the Academy
stepped up.
is on her sponsors, somebody kind of shout out, let us know what that is. I really don't know. Probably should. Watch this form. Nice. So relaxed.
It is.
I love to watch her shoot. Mesmerized. So love to play pool, but I do love to watch pool. Obviously, I sat in this booth for 4 years straight, but I like to watch really good pool. I watched I don't know. There's supposed to be like a certain type of fundamentals of what exactly good looks like. This is exactly how it's supposed to be.
Mm.
But then you have people like SVB that don't do everything exactly like that.
I mean,
and shoot as well as he does. So I've come to the conclusion that I'm allowed to have a little bit of odd nuances to my fundamentals if I want, because it's okay.
well, I mean, we can reference Keith McCready. We can reference so many players, right?
Bustamante.
Bustamante at the end of the day.
That's Bustamante.
Yeah. Well, you know what? So, Paul Thornley, who is Alex Pagulayan's mentor, Alex made a video about him a while ago talking about him being a mentor. So he's a mentor to all of us in Toronto and pretty much anywhere. He's like the godfather of pool. And he will say to you, and he's said to me, and I've heard him say it so many times, your winning shot is not my winning shot. And how you might have to stand, like, you cannot stand the exact same way for every shot. You might have to be a quarter up or half. Like, there's all these, different things. So it's not just a one size fits all kind of thing, and that's the exact way to do it, or it doesn't work. He absolutely will.
He's
tell
not
you.
wrong. He's not wrong.
Yeah,
it's
and
good.
Yeah, and he'll say like, because someone had said to me, "Well, why'd you bank that?" And he said, "Because that's the way. That's her winning shot." And he's like, "That's
Kelly
why."
does that. Kelly Fisher will literally shape herself a bank shot.
Right.
She does.
And
Like it's not a big deal. Go ball,
right.
go, 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 go.
And
Oh
that's his
wow,
whole
what great
theory
speed control.
is that your winning shot is not my winning shot.
Yeah,
And so he lives by that, and that's what he's instilled in a lot of us.
That's pretty cool. I love Alex. I have lots of funny pictures with Alex. I told Alex we're never allowed to take a normal picture where we smile. We have to make a funny face. I have a good collection over the years. It's pretty funny.
I keep telling him I want 100.
Oh, dear heavens.
On the snooker table. 100 for 100.
Yeah.
I'm like, Alex, give me 100 for 100.
But I would say, like, if you look at Kelly Fisher, her stroke and how she plays a rack is very different than Zlateva. So there's, significant things. Brittany doesn't play the same as others. Brittany will go for shots that other people will play safe on. But Brittany has the confidence to make it. She'll take a ball all the way upright and hit it, thin it, and send it all the way down the rail, on the rail, all the way down, beautifully. And other people won't even attempt it.
Right.
So there's big differences, honestly, with several of our players at the top.
Well, Kelly's a highly aggressive player, I feel. Like, very highly aggressive, and she's got it down to such an art. Like, I've played her twice, and, just sat there. It's one thing, like, when you're in a match with her to see how aggressive she can be on the table.
This was a tough shot.
Where, like you said, it's a difference with Kristina. Like, the game is not as aggressive.
She was on that shot. Oh, it didn't work out exactly like she wanted, though. She does not like it. She doesn't have options here. I don't think you can
drop back.
Yeah.
I trust her stroke. She can drop back.
Honestly, the way she's been playing, I honestly picture her just taking what she gets here. I don't think she's going to try to put too much in it. We'll see. Yeah. She was just trying to stop it, just to hold it, because that's what she's been doing. She's not being, overdoing it. She's what's the word? Take what the table gives you. That's what one
Keep
of my
it simple.
simple, stupid, all those
Yeah.
things. Unfortunately, she was jacked up. I hate being jacked up. It's very hard, and couldn't keep it straight there. She didn't want to let Tracy get another game. She's like, you see her over there, arms crossed, like, oh.
I think she can see. Yeah, she can see the full 7. That was a nice. See how it?
It just it slides different.
Yeah, like it doesn't.
You have to learn. You have to adjust, and there's a way to get things to move when you want them to. It's a different kind of stroke.
Yep.
I need a lot more practice to get used to it. Sorry. All right, nice and smooth. Just thin it, and the rest will take care of itself. Look at that.
Nice.
Nice shot, Tracy.
Very nice.
Sweet. Well done. Under pressure. Because if she misses, her opponent's on the hill. So great job. What do we got? What do we got? Same. Oh, Taruka and Betsy tied 4-4. Susan,
Okay.
Debbie tied 4-4. And Lonnie kind of taken off a little bit. She's up 4-2 against Tara. Jessica and Billy are on break. Okay. I don't know if I'm right there, but the score didn't change, so. Getting there. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's only been a little over an hour, so okay.
Oh, Edwidge is up 4-3.
You can see it. Oh, yeah. I guess Kia. Kia's tough, too.
Yeah.
Tough. Kia practices. Man, she's got so much discipline. She has a lot of tools and resources that she uses. She does drills constantly. She's incredibly disciplined. But when she first started, she wasn't ranked where she is now.
Okay.
So obviously it paid off.
Right.
She's been continually rising in the ranks. Hard work, like I say.
Well, just referencing Alice again, I mean, that was another video he did not too long ago about saying that, it really comes down to all the hard work that, it's how many balls are you going to hit? Like, you got to practice. You got to,
Not as many as I should.
Oh, I was thinking, but to hear him speak of it that way, right? And because he was saying how people say to him, "Not getting any better," or why, and he's like, because you have to play, and you have to play a lot, and you have to practice, and you have to learn, and you have to constantly. So he made a whole. It was quite interesting to hear that.
I don't think you can. You can't rail this. You can't rail first the shot and make it. It's the 4 is too far to the left. Just gonna try and see. Yeah, it won't go. I don't think. It's close, but it won't go.
Yeah, I don't.
What did I miss? Did I miss something there? What did I miss?
Yeah, we were too far left.
I'm a little lost there. That was weird, right? It's weird. It was.
It's so
This
funny.
is my favorite shot right here.
Even
Do you
as
like
we're
this one?
watching here,
Yeah.
we think like she did not have enough
Yeah,
room,
we
but
can't
then,
see.
Yeah, it's tough to see.
We're
like,
not
all
so
the-
we're not so good with the computer view. Oh, it's one of my favorite shots of all time. I love that shot. I do. I don't know why. Because when it goes, it looks smooth. So it's just fun.
Yeah.
That's what I call pretty pool, and it looks pretty when you make it, and your cue ball comes 3 rails around.
Like when you bank it, when you bank it in the side and you go 3 rails for shape.
I
On the
never
end
do
rail.
that.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, I never do that.
I love that shot. That's like one of my most favorite shots.
You go, girl. Can't do it.
I love that
I will
shot.
play safe before I even try.
Well, perhaps that's why we're sitting in the position.
Stop it. Stop
I
it.
love the feeling.
Oh, it just fell in. Don't break things.
The whole plate.
She's smacking things as she moves around here, but knocked our table down. Lonnie would be so upset. You have to beg for forgiveness for the rest of the day. She does.
She loves.
She's kind of lovable herself.
Yeah. Keep her.
This is not friendly. I would follow it. I would. I don't think the 6 is as much of a concern because you can control the angle with English, how you come off of that corner pocket. 5 can go in the side. That's what I would do. We'll see what she chooses.
I like the 5 in the side myself.
But because there's not enough angle to come back and do anything else. She's got to be careful how she shapes or what kind of English, if any, depending on what angle it is she puts. So she makes the 6 ball not kind of play part in the next shot. So she's just going to go through the ball, drop her arm. She put way more in that than I think she needed.
You know what her stroke just reminded me of there? A little bit, but not, like, it's just like a little nuance of it. She reminds me a little bit of Zhao Ting Pan. It just hit me now. Zhao Ting's got that extra little thing she does with her wrists, but the way that Kristina comes back and goes through the ball is very Zhao Ting-esque, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't even know that one.
You don't know Zhao Ting?
I don't watch enough pool.
She did
So
play WPBA.
So this is what the last 4 years, that's what I know. I know the WPBA list because I took 19 years off. I don't know any of the other stuff. Unless it's 1997.
Zhao Ting
Go back to look at this. Watch
major world champion.
Ooh, perfect.
When you were away then, I guess.
Yeah, 19 years off.
Yeah.
I quit when I was 23, came back when I was 42.
Okay. Yeah. No, she's from China, and she did play a few events on the WPBA. I'm not sure how many, but she is a world champion. She's players in the world.
I like Simon Chen.
And her stroke is very unique. Zhao Ting Pan, Google.
I wouldn't have to.
Yeah.
She's this is so Dee actually teaches a kick safe. And in this particular shot, it's really hard to do. This is a really hard one.
Off the outer edge of the
it's very hard. It's very hard. What he teaches you is how to kick at the ball and then how to adjust to thin so that you're launching and separating the balls.
Right.
And it's this. I'm thinking about the lessons that he's given because I know he teaches obviously Tracy the same thing. This is a really hard one to do that for. That was a good result, honestly.
Right.
Great result.
Because she did
best
get
that she could ask for
on the bottom edge.
Yeah. It's a really hard shot to do. Oh goodness. I'm making a face.
No.
I made a face. That's funny. We just got our picture taken, by the way, just so you know. That's why I was laughing and giggling. So Brittany Bryant comes through the glass with a cell phone and is like, "Smile, pretty." And photo op, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And I made a cheesy face, and then I did smile and kind of laugh. But I don't like regular. No, I'm not good at it anymore. This is a full length shot, so makeable. So yes, but so hard.
This is where you say to yourself, just make the ball, because if you make the ball, actually you're probably gonna get shaped.
Oh, look at her. Oh, she went to. Oh, it's gonna bounce. Oh no, she's okay. Yeah, she'll take that. That's absolutely a good. She's like, "Thank you, table, for cooperating with me somewhat." Okay, we have to point out the shiny pair of shoes right here. Do you see them?
Oh,
they're swinging. So who is wearing the bling bling?
Whose shoes are those?
We have to find out. There's an orange glove. I think that's Edwidge.
Yeah.
I think that's her shoes. I think that's the shiny shoes. We're gonna have to take a picture of that and post that on social media.
Did you get your car coaster?
What?
Your car coaster from Edwidge?
No. I did not. No. I don't know how many she had of them. This might be really straight. Nice shot. Really nice. Beautiful. Well done. That's called trust in your stroke right there.
right?
Christina's got to be careful.
Now, and I'm back by myself for a moment. So Tracy got a little bit funny on the 7. She's just going to want to back cut that to that pocket there and slide over to the other rail and come up to the 8. She just overcut it, unfortunately. Kristina has a routine shot to get on the 8. Yes, we do miss Karen on tour again. Legendary, one of the best players I think to hold a queue. Love to see her playing full time again. She's just such a treat to watch, to be around. Yeah, we all definitely miss her. And definitely her game as well. She just wants this little, it's off the, sure she'll smooth this in nice. And Kristina's now on the hill.
So, Laura John wants to know if that picture's going to end up on the internet.
I mean, I can't make any promises or anything.
She comes up to the glass. Did you tell everybody?
I might have to see what kind of leverage the picture might get me.
Oh yeah, ask her. What do you give me if I leave that off the internet?
You know what? Honestly, you know what I'd say?
That's LJ's nose print on our glass. Is that LJ's nose print? Is that her nose?
Yeah, that's her nose.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
She comes up to the glass and she
did
did the nose thing where she pushed it up, like really up the nose on the glass, and I guess Leanne took her picture. And
I did. And now I'm going to leverage it. You know how?
Oh, that's blackmail. It's a terrible thing to do.
I want 2 hours lessons.
You cheater.
I mean, no,
you
really.
cheater. So bad.
Listen, I can learn a ton from her.
Nope. Still weird. Not doing it. It's just weird.
No, it's good.
No, it's not.
Let's
not
say
doing
hi.
it. I don't want to say hi. Kristina's on the hill.
Oh, Leanne's volume can barely hear me.
You have to talk loud. No, not that.
Oh.
Just lift this. Ready?
Oh, so sorry. I'm so sorry. Is that better?
If you drop the little thing that comes up and kind of sits in front of your mouth when you talk, you lose all the volume.
Yes.
See, I still remember. I'm still useful in here, somewhat. I know.
I did not realize the little mic thing.
If you drop it down, you got to put it back up. It's really touchy like that. I like the mics.
Thank you.
Cool. All right, Tracy. Now, honestly, Tracy's, 3 games against somebody that's a 700 Fargo almost. It's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
She's definitely trying and coming with some stuff when she can. She certainly has.
Sorry
some
about
great
that,
shots,
guys.
So, no big deal. You're forgiven. These people are too nice. Too nice.
Everybody's so lovely, I have to tell you.
Well, we have fun, right?
Yeah.
This is why we do this. If it wasn't fun, we wouldn't do it.
Exactly.
Come on. If this was work or unenjoyable, I'd stay home and sleep.
We're excited to be here in Charleston. For me, it's my first time in Charleston.
Too.
Is it your first time?
I've been to other places around, but never this particular city.
Okay.
So, or this close to the water in South Carolina. I've been to other places in South Carolina.
Once upon a time, Brittany and I ran through here. So I have been to, not Charleston, but South Carolina, but that was
What's she gonna do
long time ago, but I've not been here yet. So far, the hotel and the street across to the academy is lovely. I have not been downtown.
Ooh, she tried to do that thing I said where you kick at it and you thin it.
Mm.
and to try to kick safe basically, and she thinned it too thin. So the cue ball traveled all the way around with a bit of speed because it still had a lot of force going in it. Oh, look at that.
Cement.
Terrifying.
That's what we call it in Canada, cement.
Terrifying. Anyway, she had to one rail kick it. You can't do anything else, unless you were really crazy, but she's going to one rail kick. The thing is, if you hit the left side of the one, so Tracy's left side of the one, cue ball comes up table, one ball goes behind the 8. But to be that exacting, just like that.
Wow.
Now, the cue ball unfortunately hit the 4, so it stopped in a weird place, but it could have come more further up table. It's exactly what you want to intend to hit it on that side of the 1. She did really well there.
Kristina's going to come off the rail and try and make the 1 in the corner. Oh, no. She made a liar out of me. She kicked safe.
Can you say kick safe?
Yeah.
Cement. No, I'm just kidding.
See, that's
is that the phrase? Is that what I'm supposed to say?
But that shows you the difference. My brain was like, "I'll go, just go off the rail, make the 1."
Defense.
And she's like, "No,
defense,
I'm just going to come and lock you up instead." These are the differences. So
just...
I'm going to leverage that picture, Lori.
Yeah. What's that?
Right. Where do you practice out of?
I used to have my own table in my house. I don't anymore. I just sold my house last year. So I go to 3 different places, mostly the league room in Parkersburg, West Virginia, because it's closest to my house. Chris Wilson usually keeps a 9-footer there for me.
Nice.
Oh, she did get that ball. And we have to actually give a big shout out to Chris Wilson at the league room for letting us borrow his PA equipment. That's where our microphone and music is coming from.
Well, thank you very much.
This pool room just opened a week ago. I called Chris the day before I left to come here and asked, "Hey, do you have anything?" And he's like, "Yep." So thanks to Chris Wilson at the league room, Parkersburg, West Virginia, for our PA equipment. You are awesome and always a big supporter of the WPBA. So, but that's where I'll shoot. And then there's a couple other places in Ohio, West Virginia. I travel a lot, so if I sometimes I'll go do matches all the areas of Ohio and West Virginia.
Oh, nice. So, okay. Wouldn't that be cool if a bunch of WPBA fans got together and carpooled and came to some of our events? I think that's a great idea,
Y'all
guys.
need to do that more.
Yeah, come out and meet us. Like we talk to you.
Group together, get Airbnbs and share.
Right.
Make, lower expenses. Come visit us.
Right.
We are fun.
We're so much more fun in person.
Oh, yeah. Like, I wish. No, if too many people saw me in person, they'd know I'm not right, so... Just let them listen to my voice for the moment. So, ooh, is she jumping again or curving? I think she is. Ooh, she got it. Did you hear me? Ooh. What's she going to get? Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow.
Fortune favors the bold.
Some more cement.
That's what Lonnie would say. 2-rail kick and a tough one. She's got to barely get right before that side pocket to hit that one. I mean...
Yes, we want to see more people here.
Even Angela. It's great.
Like in person.
Even Angela. Thanks, Pat. Yeah, even me. No, Kelly's equipment did not show up on time. She's playing with somebody else's, or I don't know where she borrowed something.
Oh, she almost got it.
So she did reverse English on that shot. So if she's shooting that ball towards that rail, she put left English on. So not the natural spin of the ball to try to hold it so it would come towards the one ball. But unfortunately, she put too much on there and hit the 7. So Tracy's, it's a
good
run
opportunity.
Out or go home sometimes.
Well, yeah, it's a good opportunity
on
to get
hill.
another one back.
So when you keep your opponent from closing the match out, stay at the table. That's what choice she has. So.
Oh, you
gotta hit it
too far. No, she used tops.
You gotta hit it harder than that.
No, or she was trying to come that way. See, yeah. I would have just tried to a little bit of bottoms and a little bit of bottom right and just kind of floated down
different.
this way.
She would have got there. I tend to think that shot
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, this particular equipment, you have to put more into the stroke to get
Well,
it to travel,
and that's why
and
that's
it
why
just
I
didn't
liked
make it.
my way, just because you still had a better chance of seeing more of the ball, even if you
Oh
came
yeah,
short. You know what I mean? I
definitely.
would not wanted to have been near that traffic situation.
Uh, Haxmer, I'm coming tomorrow to attend my first WPBA event. The streams are great, but
Right. No, you have to come out in person. We'd love to meet people. We'd
yeah,
love to see
let's go.
everyone.
Say
And
hi.
it would be nice to have fans in the audience like watching and have, events really full and also to support the rooms that are supporting us.
This place is brand new, so um, yeah. If you're anywhere near Charleston, South Carolina, please come visit. We're here
Yes.
for the next 3 days. Four,
Right?
technically. Today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. Come say hi. Come find me. I should have my jersey on. Janek's on the back of my jersey. Come find me and say hi. Especially if you've ever been on the stream and I can put a name to a face, face to a name. That would be great. Really great shot, but she's got to get over there. Jump cue one more time. I'm just saying. Sorry. She's going. Jump cue one more time. Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
she changed her mind. Well, you can one rail,
Mm-hmm.
but like I like jumping this ball because you're not jumping a full ball and your cue ball is close to the rail, so you can use that to get a little height to kind of just
Right.
make a pop. I would jump this ball.
I would play safe. This is,
Really?
yeah,
Oh, not jump.
I would from my snooker, I would be coming off the side rail and just trying to lightly kick the four up to the eight and kind of trying to
Yeah.
stick it there and
The
just
problem
kind of,
is
but
if
then you
like
might leave the cut,
if you
but
don't really hide it, your opponent
yeah,
technically, depending on how good they are, they're gonna if they can see that ball, they're gonna snooker you
right.
behind the eight probably. Oh,
Oh, wait, she
wait.
might get
No.
decent.
Oh no, no,
No,
it's gonna bounce
it's
or
gonna
wait.
sit up and, oh, it
Hey!
went just
There you
past
go.
that extra little roll.
Nice.
But I like reverse banking this into the side.
Of course you do.
It's a natural to come out for the
You
six.
bank. I don't. Nope.
I should
Don't
maybe
do
go
it.
play bank pool
You
next year
should
at the
go play
Derby.
bank pool.
Yeah,
The Derby. Do you
yeah,
like banks that much? Good.
yeah.
I hate them.
I love them.
I'll slice the
Banks
ball
are
open.
always open.
No, no, they're not.
7 days a week,
No,
365 days a year.
no. Listen to her go. Let's see what Kristina thinks here.
There we go. See, it's so beautiful and it's such a natural shot. You don't
Right.
even have to think about the cue ball because if you
She did
overrun
it
it,
great.
yeah, no, you literally have all six pockets, so you can't go wrong on that shot.
She did it great. I would not. Nope. Hey, when pool is your hobby, there's definitely gaps in your game. Kristina
Oh, I like
plays
this
way
saying.
more.
When you're hot, it doesn't matter what spot. I love that. Throw that on a
It's
t-shirt.
true. It's a good one.
She tried to make the nine.
She did.
Yeah. Why
She
not?
did.
Well, why not?
Wait,
Well,
do I
now
have
she
to
can.
do-
Oh, no, it's a little bit to the side. If it was a little bit
you can't
closer to the
carry 'em,
pocket,
yeah.
you could drag it into it. Maybe she still might.
This is when she's going to take a moment to think. She should take a moment to think because
Reverse bank it back into the side, play it a little bit tight. It might catch the nine, and you're still out.
Stop it. Everyone just not even pay attention to Leanne right now. She's hungry. She needs something to drink. She's lost her mind. We're not going to do that. We're going to hide behind the eight ball. We're going to try to hide behind the eight ball. Oh, freeze on the rail. There you go. One to be behind the eight ball. I mean, she just a little bit ago I did a shot like this, full table, and just perfect center pocket. Beautiful stroke. Let it out, relax, nice and smooth.
Well, I
She
don't
can
know
do it
about
again.
you, but in this situation, my opponent's on the hill. This shot, I say to myself, just make the ball. Just make the ball and get back to where I can deal with the
Yeah,
eight ball because it's a natural,
It's not so bad. She
Yeah.
overcut it. If you're gonna miss
Mhm.
it, overcut it. So you leave it up here at the top rail.
Right?
And I do. I purposely. I do because I can't. I can't see that anymore.
Okay.
So my personal percentages of making that shot are slim to none. So I always overcut it to leave it like that.
Right.
It's the best I can do sometimes, or purposely just actually try to play safe
Right.
because I won't go for stuff that I have to go that thin.
She went to the bank and made it beautifully.
It's two banks in the same rack.
See, I told you the banks are
Stop it.
always open.
Stop
They are
it.
always
Kristina's
open.
making it look easy, folks. It's not that easy, okay? I mean, she's a
It's
693.
because she knows that the banks
I
are
get
always
it.
open.
No, but she makes it look like, hey, it's just a random Thursday
Well,
afternoon.
can I ask this?
No.
When you go to walk into the bank, do you stop at the front door and look at it? No, you just walk right in.
No. Stop it. She made it look so easy. I don't like her now. Oh, it's so smooth. I mean, come on. The control with that shot, both the banks that she did, so smooth and exacting. What
Yeah.
a great
No,
out.
that was a beautiful seven
Come
ball.
on, folks.
Very nice.
Tracy gave her all she had there. Missed a few, but 8-3, not too shabby. Kristina will continue on. I don't think she might play at 7 p.m. this evening, Miss Zlateva. Tracy, I think, is going to end up playing on the B-side tomorrow, if I'm right. I would have to look at the bracket to be sure. We're going to check out some of the live scores here real quick, though. What do we got?
Oh, Lonnie's up 6-2.
Go Lonnie,
Yes.
6-2. Billy and Jessica Hardison, boy, 5-4. Jessica's new to the tour and battling it out there against Billy Billing, who is a tenured player. Susan and Debbie tied 5-5.
Wow.
Ashley Rice, 1 game up over Amanda Mann. What's this say?
Debbie.
Taruko. Betsy's got a game up on Taruko.
Right?
And Kia, what is going on?
No, but
Lonnie's
this
the
is
only,
what I was
look,
saying to you.
Lonnie's 6-2, but the rest of them are all within a game or tied.
But can we talk about Debbie? Because I don't feel like no one's really talking about Debbie. She's
Debbie
been
played when
coming
I
in
first
tough,
started.
like this last few events,
When I
right?
first started, and then she took, I think, about 3 or 4 years off, and she's been practicing. And I had to play her the last time. She beat me to death.
I heard she was a golf instructor.
Yeah.
Like a pro golf instructor. She plays like pro golf.
Yeah, which is a hand-eye coordination game. It's like a
Yeah.
usually if you're good at pool, you're good at golf. Good
Right.
at golf, good at pool. And she's super focused, super controlled. It's actually impressive.
Yeah,
to
no,
watch.
I was watching her play the last event, and
Where's my screen
I've never
recorder?
seen her play and didn't know of her, and
Oh yeah, she's really good.
very solid.
Really good. Her
Mhm.
husband, I think, is her biggest coach for pool, and he's been doing a really great job.
Amazing.
All right, so I guess from what we do here is we actually, you can see, I think, some of the people that are going to be on our 2 p.m. match. I think it's Lori John Brown and Tram. I don't know the whole rest of the name there off the top of my head. But that's going to be, I believe, our 2 p.m. match, which is in 20 minutes. We will shut the stream down and start it back up. So everybody kind of go take a break. I'm going to go grab something to eat and do some things, and we'll be back here at 2 o'clock. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you,
wanna say bye
everyone.
to everybody, Leanne?
Yes, bye, and thank you so much for having me, and we'll chat again, hopefully.
All right, everybody, see you in about 20 minutes.
Bye.